What does it mean? Free tuna for you.
That guy? What's that cherry picker down
Free
there?
tuna for me.
The cherry picker's driving through.
There we go. The worst Starbucks that ever existed, right there.
In history?
The worst one that's ever been.
Yeah.
The customer service used to be good, but now it's crap, you know.
So we're going from the worst Starbucks to the best Chipotle?
The best Chipotle. We got a few good things in Sedona.
Well, you know, a question. Is Chipotle, are they one of those, are they woke?
I don't know. They're kind of a healthy alternative, kind of. I feel they're kind of hipstery, but they did get thrown under the bus by the agro establishment, so they can't be that bad. That's my thought on that, you know?
They can't be that woke?
That woke, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't think that has anything to do with that. Oh, look at that. Domino's is closed.
Oh, I think it absolutely.
The Domino's shut.
It's not closed, Mom.
Oh, it looks close to me.
Everyone wants their pizza. Hello, Tess. How are you doing?
It's closed. I can't believe the Domino's closed in Sedona's.
No, I believe that's open, Mom. There we go.
It's not. It's closed.
Beautiful Sedona. There we go. Hi, Bob. I missed you. Just got home from my cruise yesterday. Are you cruising too, Tess?
Yes, Tess said she was leaving on the...
Ah.
Yes.
Where did you go?
Where did you go, Tess?
And there we go. Bacon Cat Toto. We're not in Hawaii anymore. No, we're not.
We are not.
There's mountains here in Sedona. We got a bit of white. Got a bit of white out there too.
We got some snow the other day. But you know, Sedona, it doesn't sit on the ground.
There we go. Monique, how you doing? Tony, free.
Hi, Monique. Happy New Year's to you, Monique. We're going to change this year. We're going to change.
We're changing it up. There we go. Tony, free Bob Dingo. Free Bob Dingo.
Well, Bob Dingo will be in Vegas. You can all free him shortly.
There you go. I'm going to be in Vegas in 2 weeks or so I can I'll saunter over to the scene of the crime and hello, Kyle Coffee. Hello, Scruff. Hello, 911.
Scruff, we haven't seen you in a while. I guess you're not a Hawaii one.
You don't like Hawaii, Scruff? No, you just want to see Arizona. There we go. Scruff. Is it delivery or DiGiorno?
It's...
Domino's is, yeah. I don't know. If you pick it up, it's neither of those things.
They don't have a Domino's in Sedona anymore, son.
Still open, Mum.
No.
Bloody hell, Mum.
Okay, you want to go back and look?
Bloody hell, Mum.
Let's go back and look.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Okay,
We're going back to the Domino's.
Right now. Just turn.
Well, there's someone to my left.
You can go up to the right and turn around.
Well, that's what I was going to do, Mum. Yeah. All right, we're going to the Domino's. Because this is the nonsense
Dingo.
I have to deal with Mum. That Domino's is closed. I know it is. It's open, Mum. I bought one yesterday.
Oh, you bought one down here?
No, I didn't.
Or did you buy? Is there a Domino's up in Flag?
I believe
Is there one in Cottonwood? I don't even know where they are.
There's Domino's everywhere, Mum. There we go. Awesome New Year's video, boat cruise, Bob and Mum. Thank you, 911. Glad you enjoyed it. There's a lot more of those to come. I have 6 food videos. 3 buffet, 3 dining room, maybe?
2.
2 dining room.
You got 2 buffets and 2 dining rooms.
There we go.
You got both.
Okay, 4. Okay, never mind. There we go. Coach said he's not going to Fontainebleau until I'm free. Oh, that's so nice.
Who said that, Coach?
Coach.
Oh, Coach, here.
And I know, that's further down, Mum. And I know the that weekly vlog about Vegas, they mentioned they were on Team Dingo, Free Bob Dingo, which I thought was funny. So thank you guys if you're watching. Hello, Ellen Doyle, how are you doing?
We still got to do those $5.99 breakfast burritos.
I know, such a deal though. We can never get up for a stream. Tony, $10 room. Tony.
You know, it's funny, this dry cleaning used to be a liquor store, and then behind it used to, what is it behind there now? But it used to be a dancing, we could go dancing.
I know, that was back when Sedona used to be fun.
Yeah, when we
don't do
first
that now.
moved up here.
Hello, Tony, how you doing? $10 Love the New Year's Eve video on the cruise ship. Mum's long hair looked beautiful.
Oh.
I tell Mum it looks better down, doesn't it? It looks better down.
Well, you know,
You're keeping those lights on. Go ahead, Mum.
well, thank you, Tony, for the compliment. That is so sweet. Here's the Domino's.
I know.
That is not.
And hi, Vance, how you doing? So, Tony, tell Mum, go on about your hair then, while you do it.
Here's the thing, Tony. It looks good, I think, once in a while. But if I have it down like that all the time, I don't know how old you are, Tony, but when you get to be old like me, you have to be careful about the way you look. I think if you run around with long hair when you're as ancient as me, flowing out there, then people think you're demented. They let you out of the asylum. Like, he thinks I'm out of the asylum.
Well, you are going to be after we walk into this Domino's. She's not going to admit it's even open after we open the door. This is Mum style. All right, you ready for Mum style? Here it comes, okay? This is Mum style right here. She said the Domino's isn't open. Pull the door up. She won't even give in. She'll go in, order a pizza, eat it. She'll be like, this has been closed for months. Mum will walk in, eat a pizza, and say, this place is closed. I know it. It's never been open.
New store hours, Monday through Sunday, 12 to 8 p.m.
There we go. Sedona's only fast food. So what do you think, Mom? Is it open or not? I'm not sure.
There is indeed a Domino's pizza, and it's open here.
Oh, wait. Is Mom admitting she was wrong? Oh, I don't know.
We were having a disagreement. I said I thought you guys were closed. And you are indeed open.
I know. They never stop the delicious pizzas, Mom. Okay. Sort of open. Smells like you're open. All right, Mom, do you admit you were wrong? Okay, go ahead and say it. I want to hear it.
I'm an idiot. I thought it was closed.
Go ahead and say it, Mom.
I made a mistake once in my life.
There we go. Renee says, I'm 67 and my hair is shoulder length. Jennifer Lee, aloha to you.
Hi, Jennifer Lee. We were in your country. We never saw you tuned in. You never tuned into our Hawaii streams.
I know.
We were waiting for you, but I guess you were busy doing your own Christmas thing. Or they say, Melakaluka Kama. What is it?
Melakaliki Maka is a thing we say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
And it was a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
That's the island greeting that we sing to you in the land where palm trees sway. There we go. Bob, am I mad at you? Jennifer Lee? Why would I be mad at you? I'm not mad.
Who's the other one? Who's the chef that's always comes in on the chat from Hawaii? What's his name? It has an unusual...
Like a Japanese name?
He has the Japanese. I thought it was a Hawaiian name.
It's a Hawaiian name?
No.
There are a lot of
I thought he was Hawaiian, but maybe he's Japanese. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see from him either. I think he might have been on the Honolulu stream, I think.
Was he?
Let it grow, Dingo? What do you think about my new clean look? Short hair, no dingo stash.
You know what he keeps doing? He keeps cutting the sides off, so it's too much.
So I trim my own hair now, and I figured out the secrets. So when you cut your own hair, you put your fingers under like that, and put the clippers on the outside. That way you don't look like you have mange. No
that Domino's. Oh, and it looks like there was another sign up there.
There was.
So is this a new Domino's, though?
No, this one's been here for years, Mom. Years, Mom. Mom's not a pizza aficionado like me. I spend my weekends right there at Domino's. Me and the guys, we chatted up about how salty we can make a pizza, how little cheese we can put on a pie. Nice discussions we have. Oh, Vance! $20!
Vance, how sweet of you. You've been so nice with the compliments. You are too sweet. You and Roseanne and JB. I kept saying JB or JD. I always get it wrong. I hope you'll accept my apology.
I think you got it right. You left a comment and it was all there. I had to double check. So, all right, Vance, thank you so much. The lights at Dingo Loo are shining.
I tell you, that cruise was great, you guys.
It was great.
We're going over to Chipotle for a nosh.
Oh my God.
With a great view.
Oh, it's fabulous, and it's all kosher, Mother.
And it's all a good deal. It's Dingo style.
Unless you order.
It's Bobo style.
Oh, it's Bobo style, 100%.
Dingo wits.
Bobo's always Dingo style. Frugal, 100%. You know it. We're going to the most beautiful Chipotle in the world. You can take your lady there on a date. And she thinks it's fancy. She don't know better.
And we came from the most wonderful cruise in the world. I mean, you know what? Honestly, people, if you have we've done a lot of cruises. I mean, I've got to say, I've probably been over 50. I don't even know how many anymore, But we've never done a holiday one where you're on the high seas for Christmas and New Year's. And I have to say, it was fabulous. It was great. It was not only great being on the cruise, but they take care of all of it.
They really do.
They put up the decorations. They have the sing song. They have, just to celebrate special meal. I think, what was it, lobster for New Year?
Yeah, we had lobster on New Year's, and then
Christmas.
Well, Christmas they had Christmas food. There was turkey.
Yeah.
We did a vid on it,
yes,
actually. So.
They do the whole the steak, the turkey, the lamb. They do the whole dinner thing, and then the decorations and the Christmas songs and so on and so forth. And then in New Year's, that party. I mean, that party was unbelievable. They went out of their way. I mean, the champagne was flowing.
I know, they went all out.
Flowing. Like, we needed more food.
I know, there was more food. They opened the buffet at midnight.
I couldn't eat another bite. When they came around with the little morsels, with the champagne and the morsels.
Yeah.
I turned to the lady that was sitting next to me. I said, I cannot eat another bite.
I think she's familiar with that phenomenon. No?
She said that too. She says, neither can I.
The cruise is Gluttonyville. We put a lot of food in our mouths. That's how it goes.
Well, here's the secret. Dingo's got a great video coming that's how to lose weight on a cruise.
I do. I got a vid, how to lose weight on a cruise.
And you don't have to put on weight on a cruise. I did not put on weight on this cruise, okay? But let me tell you the reason why most people put on weight in a cruise is because what happens is when you consume alcohol and fat at the same time, the liver is going to process the alcohol first and store the fat, which is not usually what the body does. Usually the body will digest meat first, which includes fat, will digest meat first because that's your immediate protein, and then carbohydrate is your reserve protein. They're really freaking doing something over here.
I know, they're digging it up.
I haven't read anything about this, but of course we've been gone for 3 weeks or so anyway, if you drink a lot on a cruise, then you're going to put on weight when you eat,
Yeah, I know. The weight on a cruise has everything to do with that. Nothing to do with the fact that you're eating round the clock food non-stop. None at all. Not cakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks.
No, nothing to do with that.
No, not that. It's just the booze. The booze is doing it. That's why. Yeah.
And the other thing with the conning stamp, this ship is I think it's called a premier class ship. It's a little better quality. Listen, all cruises are great. All cruises are great. You should have gone up the hill there, huh?
Oh, I should have. I forgot. Okay,
yeah.
They got this torn up.
Oh, they got this torn up here. They're putting in a Meridian, after, all the years that Sedona's been around, they're putting in a Meridian. And I think they're widening it. Look, they're adding, widening the sidewalk and adding a wall.
Look at that amazing view, though.
But they took out all of what was existing there, so I don't know what they're going to widen it. It's like down. I don't understand what they're going to do.
Well, they're obviously expending a lot of taxpayer money on it, so they're doing something.
But what can you widen it? It's a cliff down there. It's down to
Indeed. They could put a retaining wall, I reckon. Also, there's a Meridian going in right there. So there's a separate... maybe it's to separate the cars from the people so they don't get run over?
That's what the object is. Because
it says no left turn there. Okay.
I know.
Let's go.
Anyway, it's all right. We're not in a hurry.
There we go. Where is Lance, Mr. Howell, and Robert Malloy?
I do wonder where Lance is. We haven't heard from Lance in a while, so I am a little concerned. Robert Malloy's been in on our streams on and off. You have, Robert?
Yeah, he was in Hawaii. So
yeah,
Robert Malloy's okay. I talk to him on the phone too sometimes. But Lance Stab, I got to actually send him an email. He reminded me. I'm getting worried after the bad news about Hemingway.
Well, we haven't heard from Lance, and I do know that Lance was sick for a while. And the fact that he's not besotted about me, I'm very concerned.
I know. What about your calendar?
My secret admirer.
Your
my unrequited love.
Your swimsuit edition of something.
Oh, jeez. Well,
there we go. The Waymo would have crashed already. There you go. Waymo can't handle no Sedona. You know it. Oh, beautiful today.
Actually, they could do with Waymo down here just because,
it's funny. This is the perfect case for a Waymo. You drop a car into a town that doesn't have, like, a lot of demand, but then the car can just sit there and go when it needs to.
Well, here's the thing with Sedona is there's, I mean, they do have Uber here, but there's not very many Uber drivers. So you're often not get an Uber driver.
Yeah.
You'll just sit and wait, or there won't be a response, or, you know, or
If you
whatever.
if you go to the bar, you might get there, you might not get back on Uber. So.
Right. Because Uber just doesn't have the drivers in Sedona.
And there's not enough demand, so
and the well,
that's where a Waymo would come in.
I think there is a demand. I just think that because the people that are Uber drivers don't live here, they live outside of the city, which means they've got to then commute in the city to be Uber drivers.
Indeed.
And that's at least a 20. What's the longest commute? We got 20 minutes from. Well, half an hour from Cottonwood, half an hour from Flagstaff, half an hour from.
I reckon.
Village.
I reckon most of the people who work in Sedona live in Cottonwood.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think, yeah.
But you know, for you to do Uber, but Waymo would do really well here, I think.
Well, I think that's.
Except they're Google.
I know they are Google. There we go. It's 5 degrees in southern Colorado. Really? Colorado? Yeah, Colorado's cold. Tony, another $10.
Oh my goodness. Tony, you must be feeling rich. Did you win at the slots or the game tables or something?
Tony, the lights at Dingo Lou. It was so cool that you left those notes for Hemingway. It would be cool to go back to that church years later to find them. We got to do that. It's like a time capsule.
I thought that would be cool if we go there again. Not because we're thinking of doing the holiday cruise every year now. We like this idea. We thought we might make it a tradition. If we go back this year at Christmas, we'll have to have a look. That'd be cool if it were still there.
I know, like a message in a bottle, you know.
Message in a bottle. Boom, 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 boom. Message in a bottle. Who was that? Was that
I've never heard that song.
The Police?
Actually. I don't know that one.
I think it was the Police.
Do you know that
helped
one,
me here. I know. You know, that's another thing I'm going to miss about Hemingway. Knew his music.
He did
was
indeed.
Really good about the music. There.
Actually, I have a photo of Hemingway. I'm going to post it on Community just so you can see what he looks like. Our friend.
He's got a.
I realize you've never seen him. I've seen him in photos, so I want to show you.
And he's wearing something very familiar.
He's wearing something. He's wearing a dingo shirt, so. You'll see it. I got to post it. Yeah.
Well, I am starving, so
let's roll. Yeah.
We didn't have any breakfast.
I did eat a bag of chips at the grocery though. But thank you, Tony. Tony, you've been keeping those lights on at Dingo Lou for so long, and it is a beautiful day in Sedona. Hello, Susanna. How are you doing?
I wear the wrong shoes.
I know. You got to change it up.
These are cold.
I know. What are you doing there, Mom? What are you doing there, Mom?
I wanted a striped top, so I thought it would go with the striped shoes. But they're more summer shoes than winter shoes.
Oh, there we go. Kate is in.
Kate, sweet Kate, of late, ran away and left me planning.
Really? I don't know that one.
Oh, that's like a...
I thought you were going to say, Sweet Caroline.
No, that's a song.
The worst karaoke song ever made.
That's a hello, Kate. How are you?
Hello.
That is a song from like the minstrels, you know, like Elizabethan times.
Oh, really? Anyway, Kate, I know you're stuck in the Arctic tundra. Look at the amazing weather here in Sedona, though.
Ran away and left me.
Beautiful day. Better than Vegas. It's too hot in Vegas. This is much better, don't you reckon? I think so.
No, can they see?
We got to zoom in. There's snow on the mountains, so there is a bit of snow. Only in the shadows.
It snowed on, was it Monday?
Monday, yeah.
It snowed on Monday.
There you go.
So this is about what happens in Sedona. It'll sit on the mountains. It's because it's a little colder up there. But it's a picturesque snow.
Also, it only stays in the shadows. Where the sun is, not so much.
Look at this. You know this is a tourist.
Oh, someone dropped a pack of smokes? There's cigarette butts.
Which was a frickin' illegal.
And a candy bar. Okay, we don't have those in Sedona. What are they doing here? I thought we kicked all of them out in 57, you know, Mom.
I don't know why you just don't park here.
I didn't know there were spaces.
What are you talking about?
Well, they're usually taken, but...
I want to come here for lunch once.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm, yeah.
When you're out of town.
I'm not picking up the dingo tab for that one, Mom. There we go.
Pick up the dingo tab for every meal.
Pick up the dingo tab for every meal.
Oh.
They're all on dingo. Mom's like, I'll have the lobster and 3 cocktails and a bottle of Dom Perignon. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. That's great. Nice. It smells like hamburgers, though. It's good. I like it.
They had just put that in quite recently, so I don't know what they're doing here. But I think you're right about retaining wall.
Yeah, I reckon they're building up a retaining wall on the far side to thicken it up. I think they're putting in 2 lanes. Another lane?
There can't be another lane. There's already 2 lanes here.
There you go. Like Bob, only in the shadows. Well, you know my other name, Lamont Cranston.
The Cobalt Club?
The Cobalt Club.
I love that movie. Anyone know what movie that's
What
from?
movie are we talking about? Hemingway did know it when I referenced.
He was good to the movies.
He knows
too.
movies. We were
Oh, we're gonna miss him.
I know. We were thinking of. I remember I talked to Hemingway on the phone once last year. We were talking about doing a sci-fi podcast because I know all the the 90s and 2000s sci-fi. He knew all the 80s and 70s sci-fi, and we knew everything about sci-fi.
You guys could have been
It
a
was.
great one.
It would have been great. Oh, there we go, Kate. Mum, when is Bob driving one of my trailers back there for you guys? Epic Dingo in. Now, I think that would be Kate. That would be bloody great. Streaming driving across the country in a trailer. We go from the Arctic tundra, where you live, all the way to this beauty behind me on live stream. So amazing. So amazing. No, really, I do. It sounds very intriguing. I'm bored at the moment, so... Alright, here we go. Oh, nobody in Chipotle today. Chipotle.
I think the last time we were in here it was full of people.
It was. Jam-packed. There you go. Scott Kohler, The Shadow. Deacon.
Right, The Shadow.
Scott. Okay, Scott. You know fine cinema, okay?
It's a great movie.
You know fine cinema.
Where'd you get that title? Brooks Brother, uptown or downtown?
Brooks Brothers. Remember? Listen, Shiwan Khan was buying a Brooks Brothers. Alright, let's do it. Alright, Chipotle time. There you go. I'll be judging you off your Chipotle order. Okay, I'm going to dingo style it, Kate. One time I got steak here and I got extra steak. It ended up being 25 bucks, so I'm not doing that again. Hello. Salad, please.
Salad for here, Joe.
And can I have 2 tortillas on the side?
Yeah.
For here?
For here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
White rice, brown rice, or salad?
White rice?
Black or pinto?
Pinto?
What kind of meat? Yes? I'll be right there, John.
Which one's beef?
Huh?
Which one's beef?
You got the asada, the barbacoa, or the steak. So steak, asada, or barbacoa.
Barbacoa's beef too?
Yeah.
Okay, go for that.
Okay, mild
And
medium hot corn.
extra meat, please?
You want double meat?
Yeah.
No
Let's
problem.
go for it.
Okay, mild medium hot corn.
Oh, I'll go for the corn.
Okay.
And also the pico.
Okay.
And also that one closest to me in the middle, whatever that is.
Verde.
Oh yeah, well you gotta have the flavor on it, you know. I know you're judging me, I like
No,
myself.
I'm not.
Okay. Is my order the best one you've ever seen?
I think my.
You were very honest. Most people would say yes. Oh, yours the best. I'll give it to you. Mine's the second best. All right, we'll go for the cheese.
Okay.
And I reckon that'll do it. And one of the salad dressings, I guess. There we go.
Okay, give me salad dressing. I'll be right there, Joe. Double barbacoa.
Yeah. And yeah.
That's it?
That's it. Oh, can I get a salad dressing?
Yeah, of course.
A water?
Oh, and a water cup too. That's pointed at you, Mum, but okay.
Oh, and then
I think one ought to do. I come back and get another one. I don't want to waste it, you know.
You also need to walk that.
Awesome, thank you. Double barbacoa bowl, the side tortilla. Oh, we're healthy guys. Comes out to $18.66.
Oh, barbacoa is pricey.
And then the extra training tonight. Josiah is behind you, but
Oh,
I
it
have
is?
to do
I thought it was a steak this price. What's the cheapest meat?
Probably the chicken.
The chicken?
Chicken's like 3 something.
I gotta see a menu or something.
Unfortunately, they didn't go
Oh, did it go through? Okay. Give that a tap. Oh, there's a different one to that.
All right, go ahead and send that. Josiah, let me just knock this out, and I'll be right over.
Awesome.
Okay? Thank you.
Okay. Oh, let me slide it. Yeah, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Actually, I think we can slide it in. There you go. There you go. That worked. Nice.
Did you get a tortilla for me?
I did.
Awesome. All right, here's that. Would you like a tray or an extra bowl?
Yeah. Do you want an extra bowl, or we all just eat under this?
We'll just share.
We'll share.
And that way we don't have to waste.
All right, we don't need a tray.
Okay, and then I'll get this.
You get that. Okay.
Do I need? Okay.
Nice. All right, where's Mum want to sit? Oh, there you go, Kate. Wait. Now I'm self-conscious. Does Mum approve our nonsense? Not that she has a say. Okay, I really got to go back to the chicken, Mum. That was 18 bones today.
Why did you get that?
Cheaper beef.
I thought we were gonna get the cheap one.
I thought I was getting the cheap one. Maybe they just upped their prices. I don't know. We're getting
Did they give
screwed.
you 2 tortillas?
I hope so. Feels kind of thick. Sherry, $10. Sherry. Oh, Sherry, thank you for the $10.
Sherry McFadden. McFadden, those are the people that were.
I know. What of you? What of you? Let's tune it into that, not us.
Yeah, we should have gotten the chicken, huh?
I know, 18 bones. It's barely even frugal. There you go. I've never seen a Chipotle that empty. And ironically, this is the cheapest restaurant in all of Sedona. Literally. Even with the, like I reckon there's 2 tortillas. They only charge me for one. Not one. Okay, Kate, I know you're a Chipotle aficionado. What do you think of what I just ordered here? What do you reckon,
Oh,
Kate?
you're Irish. You're McFadden there. Are you from Ireland or are you American?
That was like groovy music.
All right.
Groovy!
One for you and one for me. Let me do the video.
You look like Video Bob? Okay. Video killed a radio star? I don't know, what does that mean? What have you? I should stay on the edge of the frame so you can see the mountains. So anyone, if you come to Sedona, be sure to visit the Chipotle. It's the cheapest restaurant that's got a view. Insane.
I've never been a big Chipotle one because I think the food, well, it was flavorless, but they've now started seasoning things a little differently.
This is actually pretty good.
I know.
That's pretty good beef.
That's very good.
This barbacoa. It's flavorful. Really good. They changed it all up.
They've changed it up. I have to tell you, I used to call it flavorless, but not any longer. Oh, look, she gave you like several.
More than 2?
I think so.
Oh, nice. Those are 50 cents.
And even the tortillas here are very good.
They're good. They heat them up. There we go. There's Kate coming in. She knows Chipotle. Bob asked for a burrito, then have the tortilla steamed into the bottom, and it turns into a salad. Add a kid's quesadilla or a taco meal, and with the sides, it comes with a drink. A kid's quesadilla. I like that one. That sounds like a. That's a. What's the phrase?
Kate, our official name for you is Crazy Kate.
Oh, there we go. What was your favorite meal on the cruise?
There were so many good meals. You know, as I said, I was trying to explain to you that the premier class of ship is like, all cruises are great, okay? I don't care, even the cheapy, moth filled, ones, are good. But some of them have a little better quality food. And the Connie Stamp is one of those ships.
There we go. Sedona, Arizona is gorgeous. I should pack up my RV and drive out. Indeed, indeed.
Well, you're not.
There's RV parks here. They're beautiful, by the way. I think they cost as much as a hotel, but there's one on the creek.
I thought that was a. Is that an RV park?
Yeah, by the creek.
Here, come on, you got something over here. Look over here. No, over here. Look over here.
I'm glad we couldn't see that. Okay. Here we go. Hello, Cheyenne. How are you doing?
Cheyenne, how are you doing? Are you getting big? Are you showing now? You probably are what, 3 months along? Are you showing? How are you feeling? Are you getting cravings?
Cravings with Chipotle?
Well,
Oh, we should show you the Chipotle. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it. Here we go. Okay, let's get a close up. There it is.
this is a really good Chipotle.
It's a huge pile, too. Almost worth 18 bones.
Well, you're going to eat most of that.
I know I shouldn't have eaten that whole bag of chips about 10 minutes ago
I told
in the
you.
grocery.
Uh-huh.
It's really good today, like all of it. I'm shocked at how good it is. Okay. So I think I saw comments. What was it? Okay. Who said? There we go. Bob Fontainebleau is about to fail. Indeed. They're going BK and like Nick Cage in 60 seconds. Okay. There we go. Did you ask if I was Irish? I think I missed that. Kate. Yes, I'm mostly Irish. I have a small touch of other mixed, and I'm Irish black. Okay, Kate.
Black Irish, yeah.
Do you know what black Irish means? It's kind of a joke, the black Irish. Do you know what that means? So it doesn't mean your complexion's black. So it means the Spaniards their boats were coming off of northern Spain. They were getting caught.
Armadas.
They were getting caught in the storms. They would crash into Ireland, and the Spaniards had dark hair, so they were picking up the lasses there on Ireland, and before you know it, that was the black Irish with black hair, because they had red hair on Ireland.
Because Ireland's the Celts are different from the complexion, but the like Dublin is a Viking town. Started as a Viking town. It's very interesting.
We go Sherry on Pro Dingo, but Fontainebleau is beautiful.
Oh, really?
I don't blame you. You can go in. It's okay, you traitor.
I'd like to go see it.
You can go in, Mom. Check it out.
I'm not going by myself. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't go in, no?
Until they take you back, until they free Dingo.
Free Dingo. Free Dingo. Not going in there, Mom. There we go. Lala Sakura. Bob, you look so much younger with short hair and less facial hair. I know.
Well, I think
It really takes the years off.
I think what he does is he looks his age now.
I know. It's awful. When I'm in Vegas, I have long hair and a beard, You were probably like, how old are you? Like 58, 59, 67, 73? How old are you, Dingo? I'm like, you just ruined my day. Thank you.
Sherry McFadden, you're awesome.
Which one of us is awesome?
There you are, Sherry. I know a McFadden.
Oh, Jesus, saints preserve us, faith in Bagara. There we go. After Fontainebleau, the strip ends at the wing. I mean,
You're
it's
from Persia,
true.
Kate? You're Iranian, Kate?
Persia
I thought you said
and
you were
Norway. Interesting. There we go, Ryan Thomas. Hi, Dingo. How'd the cruise diet turn out? So, Ryan, I shot an entire video on that. I did a special diet on the cruise, and
He did it only for 5 days. We were on the ship for 16 nights, okay? So 5 of those he decided to do how to lose weight on a cruise.
yep,
And you can lose weight on a cruise.
and indeed,
if
it's a
there's-
good place to do it, actually,
And
which you'll see in the video. So.
Especially those long ones, because once you get over the first few days, you know, 'cause you are going to gorge the first few days just because I think it's human nature. You know, that you got all this free food and you're like, and especially in a premier pinnacle class ship, the food is excellent. It's very good quality, right? But after a few days, your body, I mean, your mind realizes, okay, it's always going to be there. You don't have to overeat. You're not going to have to worry about not having any any there, you know. So, but they have exercise classes. I mean, they have stretch classes, ab classes. They have running. You can run. You can play pickleball. You can play shuffleboard. You can.
I know that they have a fully equipped gym with the top of the line equipment in it.
Oh, you should have seen.
Which is I was
doing guns. He was doing guns. I couldn't believe.
I know. I was getting this. I was up like 40% on the weight machines just in 2 weeks on the guns. So that was nice.
Look at how buff is ready to take a shirt off.
I know. I want to get my arms buff enough so I can wear the vest without a shirt on. So I reckon that's the look I want. So. I think someone asked, did I gain weight when I got back home? No, back home I'm back on my regular what I eat. So I'm losing weight again. So.
Lots of sketchy things going on behind the scenes at Fontainebleau. Okay, everybody, Fontainebleau is the proper pronunciation. It's Fontaine, we all know how to say that.
Yeah.
B-L-E-A-U. L'-E-A-U is French for water, and it's pronounced low. Now, if any of you ever have like an aftershave or cologne or perfume, it'll say on there, eau de toilette, E-A-U. You don't say ow, right? Eau de toilette. So it's Fontainebleau. B-L-O, low, okay? So that's why you said Fontainebleau.
Also, we have to thank Renee for the $10.
Oh, wow, Renee. Thank you so much. You are so sweet.
Renee.
To help with the meals, well, yeah.
You don't even want me to sing for my supper, Renee.
He's going to sing.
You don't want me to sing.
He's going to sing anyway.
Just give him a super chat. Just keep those lights on a Dingo. I don't even have to do anything. I appreciate it. Oh, there we go. To help with the meal.
What?
I saw the second comment. Thank you, Renee. The fine Chipotle today is half on you. I appreciate it.
Sherry said, could say this, could I be your mom? My mom or his mom? I think you're too young to be my mom. I'm ancient. Nice, Renee. Oh, yes. Because I like to say it blows. Yeah, it's Fontainebleau is the proper pronunciation of it. So this blow, you know, I know it's in making a joke, but that's actually the...
Well, officially they just call it Fontainebleau.
But it's not a blue, it's Fontainebleau.
That's the name, because I know no one can say
Blue
it.
in French, blue in English is B-L-U-E. Blue in French is B-L-E-U, bleu. It's pronounced bleu. Okay.
Now your son's mom, me.
Oh, wants to be your mom.
I know, thank you for the super chats. Thank you. The lights are Dingo Lou. We only do this because of your generosity. Dingo Lou.
Very nice water.
I know, it's so, the water here is very strange. It's kind of effervescent.
Is it?
Bubbling, even. I think they're throwing some sugar there at the,
It tastes
Mary, where they get out of the creek right there, Mom? I'm full now, I can't eat this Chipotle.
I know.
We'll take it to go.
I know.
Yeah.
Coming at it. Their tortillas here were good too. So anyway, great ship, and the food on this ship was amazing. They, you know, the high tea was much better when we first went on it in 2017. The high tea, I think, has gone down a little bit.
There we go, Bob. There we go, Tony. Bob, are you going to try to get the band removed and make nice with FB?
It's nice to put it.
Fontainebleau?
You need to come in and apologize to the
Although, you know, it would be good for my ratings if I tried to make good with them. This is typically what you're supposed to
They
do.
need to fucking apologize.
So this is typically what people do on social media. You're supposed to apologize, even if you don't mean it. That gets you more views, and then they're supposed to respond to your apology. That gets you more views. But I'm not a view whore, okay? I'm not a view whore. YouTube's not going to send any views anyway.
What
so.
are you apologizing for?
I know, what, dressing up? Like
Yes,
$1 million
that ain't
trip?
even right.
Like the capo?
Hey, you look like a capo. fun. I thought that was the stereo.
Okay, Lorraine, if they don't want Bob Dingo, I don't want to spend my money. Lorraine, save your money. Use it at a quality casino. A quality Caesars property, actually. Caesars gives me the cheap room, so give them your money.
And Lorraine, you might Bellagio. Go spend your money there.
Here we go, that's okay. MGM, that's okay. There you go, Vance Brady, Fountain Blows. You got it.
Exactly.
Or as I said on that stream, Fountain Blow. Me.
Well, I don't know what they were thinking, but these guys obviously have never owned a casino before, and they don't understand the Vegas vibe. They don't get it.
The whole thing's very strange.
It's very odd. I mean,
There's like zero buzz around the hotel.
You know what I think? I think it was a diversity hire that was their promotions guy.
I think they
I
just,
thought it was a diversity hire.
I think they're just hoovering up all of the Koch brothers' money, quite frankly.
Oh, that would be.
That's really what they're doing, Mom. Yeah.
I think it might be some dodgy dealing, something sketchy, as somebody said earlier. No, exactly, Cheryl.
Okay, Lorenz, Caesar's been better to me too. Gave me 3 comp nights at Planet Hollywood. Caesar's all the way. Go for that.
But you gamble.
You do.
We don't.
You go, Solagire.
Yeah, that's it.
Solagire, Bob, your birthday is this month. It is indeed. I'm going to Vegas in 2 weeks, a week and a half now, 10 days for my birthday. So, end of the month is my birthday. It's a big one for me. Very depressing. I don't want to think about it. So, I might not even do a stream. I don't want to embellish on these.
No.
The older you get, the more depressing birthdays are. They're no longer fun.
And like you tell you, you start counting backwards.
Oh, there we go.
So this is going to be his 29th birthday.
I'm going to Benjamin Button it, Mom. You know it. I'm going to what was the other one in the book?
Lorenz, they're not giving you free rooms because you pay 20 slots. This we know. It's the same thing on the ship. Now here's something I want to tell you guys. If you're thinking of taking a cruise and you're a gambler, they will give you free cruises all the time.
So yeah, this is something we discovered on this cruise.
Yeah.
There were many people we talked to who had gotten an entire cruise comp. That cruise, 16 nights to Hawaii,
Comp.
entirely comp, just from gambling. So
And they get upgraded, like if you're in an inside cabin, they'll move you up to a balcony if you're
so if you do like wagering, you may want to do it on a cruise. They will throw cruises at you. They'll just throw the cruises right at you.
yeah,
You know.
they will. And they'll give you the room for free. And you may as well gamble there where you get your transportation, your accommodation, your entertainment, your food, all free for gambling. You go to Vegas, you don't get anything.
And we know people who got
You don't get anything.
We know people who got comp drink packages. They got comped onboard spending. They got suite upgrades, free cruises, all for gambling.
For being gamblers. So I'm just saying, if you're a gambler, don't waste your money in Vegas.
And there you go, Jeff Mojave. Dingo looks 22 these days. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff.
My weight loss, my shaved face, and my short hair. Who's the guy who had the painting of himself in the attic? He's getting older.
That was
I'm Dorian Gray.
Dorian?
I'm Dorian Graying it right now. Yes, I'm a Vegas socialite. I'm the modern Dorian Gray.
It's
So
Dorian blonde, though.
Dorian Gray was never gray until his painting got burned up. Then he went gray real fast. So
But I think the big question is, does anyone know who wrote Dorian?
who wrote Dorian Gray?
Go to Google it.
Great story. You're gonna hit it up on Google. There you go, Kate. I think like a blue whale blows, their blowhorn, fountain blow, they fart out their butt. Okay, there you go. They fart out their butthole. I don't know. There we go.
You know, Kate, you need to be a little less crude. It's not very becoming.
Okay, they want you spending your money on them. That's the comps. I wasn't sure whether they gave gambler stuff on cruises.
No,
They do indeed.
They
Give a
do.
lot.
So,
So.
I mean, if you're a gambler, you may as well gamble on a boat because that way on a cruise because they will give you free cruises. You get free holiday, which includes, like I said, transportation, wherever the cruise goes to. Your accommodations included, your food is included, your entertainment is included. So much is included, and all you're doing is gambling. Whereas you go to Vegas, you got to pay for your food, which is overpriced. Your drinks are overpriced. Even if you're not a drinker, when you want to have a few drinks though on the cruise, they have the happy hour, 2 happy hours between 4 and 5, and 9 and 10, I think it is. For everything is like half price. You get drinks are like $5.
$5 for a cocktail?
$5. Where are you getting? I mean, that's like
For a bevy?
yeah,
It's like
that's
Ocean's
like
One.
Ocean's One. Only Ocean's One's not giving me free food.
And also, I ordered an AMF. That was 7 bones.
You got a vid on it.
I got a vid. Everything they put in it was top of the line booze. It was 1800 tequila. It was like everything that was in there was the best. They don't have cheap booze on the cruise. It's all the best.
Yeah. And this cruise in particular, I mean, maybe your MSC ones, they might have a...
MSC. Oh my God.
Well, this is actually a pinnacle class ship, so...
Cruises, they treat you right, you know. Martin Taylor, who is this male model and what has he done with Bob Dingo? That button's getting so loose! My buttons, they just pop open when things say it. They'll simple say things to me.
So, anyway, just a suggestion. And we use the... here's the other thing. The cruises, when you go and look at them up, we use vacationstogo.com. And, and their prices are good. But sometimes if you see one, what you want to do to keep your cruise, if you don't want to spend extra money, and I know everybody's hurting, but you want to find a cruise that leaves from where you live, near where you live, so that you can drive there, just leave your car, get on the cruise, come back, your car's there, and you drive home. It makes you don't have to deal with airports, security, all that shit, that happens and causes your holiday to be stressful.
It's good not to get on a plane. Also, a lot of those AMS will knock you on your butt if you're not paying attention. It's funny, on the cruise, I actually couldn't even drink all the AMF. If I have food in my stomach, as soon as I drink the AMF, it's just like straight rejection. Literally, it hits my...
You didn't drink the whole
It hits my
thing.
tongue, and my body's like, absolutely not. Are you putting this in me? It's funny. I can't do food and AMF, only AMF apart from food. So.
Now, the other thing, too, about cruises, I want to remind you guys, is that if you buy Carnival stock, cruise stock,
Okay.
they will give you automatically on every cruise you go on, you have to send in your information, get it as fax it in, or that is special number. But they will give you an onboard credit. So this one, we got a $250 onboard credit. So we could have brought $250 worth of booze. We could have used it as
if your cruise
in the
is
shop. We could have used it, as a excursion.
So if you want to hedge your bets on an investment, buy 100 shares of Carnival stock, which right now would cost like $1,500. But on any cruise over 14 days, you get $250. The rest you get 150 something. So if you take one cruise, even if your stock goes down 250, you're hedged in. It's a solid deal. It's a solid deal.
It's a solid deal.
Let me go top up the water.
Okay.
Get a little more
And if you
water
don't,
there.
if you don't use the onboard credit, you can apply it to the gratuity. So, it's worth the gratuities where these guys work their butts off for you. As you saw in that party, I mean, they were all so cheery. Standing there, they've been on their feet all day, and they're still serving you champagne and drinks and so on and so forth. So, it's worth it. The gratuity is worth it. The importance of being earnest. You know that I love that play. It's one of my favorite plays. Okay, so it's a play, Scruffy, by Oscar Wilde.
Okay, Mom, I have to call the city here in... did you zoom in on that
What?
one?
Yes, because I can't see you.
You zoomed in on the
No,
V?
I didn't zoom. I put it forward. What is that?
I know, the pipes in Sedona, they're bad. I mean, I gotta call the city. This is how the water comes out in Sedona. The city is not doing their job. And it tastes so sweet. There's something wrong with the water in Sedona. Definitely not good. Don't drink it.
No, you're absolutely wrong. Excuse me, the galaxy. The government did not bail out the cruise lines. They have to pay for having their boats sitting empty for 2 years.
Cruise lines
without-
never got bailed.
They never got one single bailout.
Everyone else did,
Everyone else
they did
did,
not.
but the cruise lines did not. So you're completely wrong about that,
You can be nice about it.
Galaxy. Yes.
Yeah, so the cruise lines, they were actually the only industry in America not to suckle at the teat. Not because they didn't want it, oh, they wanted it. They're foreign flagged ships, so
Right.
they were not eligible for bailouts.
Only one line that was, one ship that was. It's that one that goes
The Freedom,
Yeah, that's the
Pride of
only-
America.
right,
Yeah,
exactly.
they got some money.
but everyone else did because they're foreign flag ships. So,
Oh, wait a minute. Kate says, who wants to pause to say Bob is cute AF? Even without an AMF.
okay. Okay, call it's sexy for you.
I know. There we go. Now you can see the background. There's Mom.
He meant the airline. Oh, he meant the airline. Oh no, the airlines don't.
Oh, they got bailed.
You know,
They always
everybody
get bailed
sucked
out.
at the titty. You know, one of the things that bothered me is that a friend of mine's boyfriend has anyway, whatever his business was, all businesses were closed down. The guy is, you know, millionaire. He doesn't need the money, but he applied for what is it? Bailout money.
PPP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PPP money, and got $2 million, and he didn't need it. And to me, that's sucking at the government titty. You're as bad as everyone else on welfare if you do that.
Well, so this is actually kind of, I know this is old news, but you can look up PPP. Just, you should do this out of curiosity. Just type in like the names of friends you know, type their name into PPP. You'll be amazed at how many people are suckling at the titty. Even in Sedona, I was Googling the names of businesses. Everyone was sucking.
They're all sucking at the titty.
I didn't get any of that PPP though. I'm stupid. I should have stolen money from the government like everyone else does.
No.
Why are we honest? We don't get...
Because you know why?
People
because
just go into shops and steal shit. Why am I paying for shit? I should just steal that
Because
shit.
we're white Americans. But those are white people that took the money too, that sucked at the titty, believe you me.
I know, I
But
saw
the thing
there was
is
an accounting firm here in Sedona. I saw them on it. They had like 20 employees. They got like 800K in PPP. I know for a fact only one person works there. I've never seen more than one person at that place ever. 800K.
It's the same with Sherry's boyfriend.
Ugh.
He got $2 million and he doesn't have that many.
And none of them ever got...
I know someone else that she's had no employees, but she said she had employees and got some.
None of them ever got nailed for it. No.
Well, I just don't believe in it because I think, well, first of all, I don't think the government had the right to shut down businesses for any reason whatsoever.
I know.
I mean, I'm surprised that nobody has sued them for that, you know.
Yeah,
And
that's
if they're-
great. Please stay honest. We need people like you.
Thank you, Vince. Yeah. The other thing is that we're libertarians. We don't believe in sucking at the titty. You know, we believe in figuring out our own problems and solving our own problems. You know.
There we go. Galaxy, the majority of wealth in the USA is Democratic or Republican, contrary to popular belief.
What?
The majority of wealth in America is Democratic, not Republican.
That is not true. That is rubbish.
I think it's about 50-50.
Yeah. And now we don't even know because so many people were put out of business because of the corona. All the businesses that have to close, and all the businesses that are not making it because of the economy.
Oh wait, there's Robert Malloy.
There you are, Robert. Everybody was asking about you.
Everyone was asking.
They were worried. They thought maybe you went the way of the Hemingway.
The way of the Hemingway.
So we said no, that you weren't. You were in on the streets in Hawaii, and the only one we're concerned about is Lance Stabb. We haven't heard from him,
And I do have his email, so I gotta get hold of that. And I have a photo of Hemingway. I'm gonna post it on Community tonight, so you can see what our friend looks like.
He's gonna win. Mr. T is gonna win. It's just a matter of what the freaking illegal communist idiots are gonna do about it.
Politics, 100%.
What is it going to come down to? So, you know, it's like every day I check the news out and I'm like, okay. Malloy, waving.
I wonder if they're senior feisties tonight.
Put this a little closer. You keep putting it further away.
We want to see the background. There we go.
Okay, but they can see it.
All right, you take over, Mom.
Some people out there could only hope what? Are you from? Are you Tom? You're from Laughlin, are you? There, the weather's probably very warm there. You heard, Scotty, that some executives fired a VP. I heard that a VP got fired. I don't know. We haven't been up on the Vegas news at all, just because we've been cruise in Hawaii and enjoying our time away.
Tom Coulter, thanks for the stream, thanks for watching. Also, I gotta say, I'm using a new 5G phone today, and the signal is incredibly good, I gotta say. I think LTE doesn't work. So. Oh, Robert Malloy! Oh, you keeping those lights on, Robert Malloy? Thank you. There we go. Look. Alright, Robert Malloy, as always. The lighter Dingo Mum.
Somebody left you an orange thing.
I know, it's Robert Malloy.
Oh, is that Robert Malloy?
It is.
Thank you,
Executive producer Robert Malloy.
Oh, you don't have this on that phone, all the...
I haven't added the stuff. I can maybe do... I can do Fiesta Dingo Mum, maybe? Where are all these buttons?
It's okay.
I'm using a different phone today. I don't know, we got funny stuff. What is this? Yeah, we got that one. The effect cannot be used. About that one?
It's alright then.
Alright, there we go. Complicated.
What does that say? Some never left. Yes, he never left. We're under war, you're right. I think, well, they do say that he does have control of the military. I don't know. We don't know that yet. This is all they're saying. We don't. I mean, I want to believe it. Yeah, of course. I mean, Brandon doesn't have a clue what's going on. I mean, nobody knows. They're all like a bunch of lunatics. I mean, I just cannot believe that the most stupid people in the world seem to go into politics. They never have a real job in their life, and all they do is, lie and cheat and steal. And then you get someone like Mr. T, who's a real businessman who knows how to run the show, and then they try to trash it.
Well, the establishment calls the shots, so.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna.
Oh, just seeing you guys is my reward.
Oh, you're too sweet.
Oh, Robert Malloy, you're too nice. Too nice.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Kate. Also, Dingo and I differ drastically on certain political views, as do my own parents, who've been married almost 50 years.
Kate, tell me something. Did you get the jab?
It would be so boring agreeing about everything. I agree, Kate. I agree.
Lala Sakura. Lala, you sound like a Japanese Mexican. Oh, Tom Coulter, I agree. I can't wait. I cannot wait for that day. It's rapidly approaching. It's just the road isn't going to be a straight one. It's going to be a lot of diversions. It's going to be a lot of detours.
A lot of detours, yeah.
We'll see what happens with the caucus today. We all know that he wins.
When does that go down in Iowa? Today?
Yeah.
Right now? Okay. Okay, my hub and I were separated parties for 25 years.
Look, the whole
so here's the thing. This is philosophical, but you should be able to get along with someone even if you don't agree with their stuff. That's stupid if you don't, right? There's more to life than quibbling nonsense, So good on you. Good on you, Sherry.
Yeah, and here's the thing. You see this whole left-right thing? That's a deliberate psyop, is to make everybody just, vie for their team, no matter whether their team is stupid or not. The whole point is to get everyone to separate it so they can vie for their team, right? So this is what's happening with the leftists, is that they're so indoctrinated that they can't look at things logically and go, this doesn't make sense, or I don't like my business being broken into, or I don't like the crime and the homeless people living in my front yard. I don't like, they aren't able to say, that's my team, I don't think my team's doing the right thing. But that's part of the psyop, is to get people to do that. And that's why this whole sports thing is to get people to be team-oriented.
Yeah. Indeed.
But here's something that's very interesting. I just read this like a month ago. But they say that, that human beings are herd animals. And that genetically speaking, now this is genetically, but of course who can believe any science nowadays because they tell you such shit. It's all lying. But genetically speaking, 80% of human beings are herd. and 20% are genetically predisposed to not being part of the herd. I think that's us. We're the 20% that's genetically predisposed not to being part
And
of the herd.
you can see these tendencies even in children. So it's not learned or inherited; it's inherent. So
Inherent.
you
You're
can
born
observe
with it.
observe it in children. Even,
It's
so.
called congenital. You're born that way. Yeah. So, yes, it's all about divide and conquer. And if you have everyone that does this team thing, my team is the best. And even though my team lost, they're the best, you know. And, you know, it's just this whole, which is this denial of the election fraud, you know, the denial of what's happening in the border, the denial of all the bad decisions that are being made in Washington. This is part of the PSYOP, you know. And the 80% that are going to go for it, and there's 20% that aren't. However, that's why 80% of the world population went for the, you know.
The old jabberoo.
Siri, well, if you're very illogical too, then you won't be part of the herd. Yeah. I've had enough of
I know we
that.
got to get to go on that one.
Can you just get a wee lid on
They
it?
have a lid, I think.
And wait. Can we just put this on?
I use the foil.
Oh.
There we go. We're doing it depression style, recycling the foil. Everything's disposable these days.
So here's the other thing that I thought you all might like to know.
Go for it, Mom.
So, the other thing that I just read is that only 8% of the world population is white. Only 8%. And yet we have provided the world with every modern convenience known to man has been created by the white man. And you know what's amazing about that? Statistically, that's almost an impossibility. Isn't it?
No comment.
Statistically, that's an
No
impossibility.
comment.
So anybody who wants to trash white people is like, well, okay, fine. I don't know why you want to trash what's helped you live a better life. Only thing chat needs to know is they want to support Bob and Kate. I'm queer. You're gay? Kate is gay?
I don't know, queer, whatever that means. The
Queer
Q.
is gay.
The Q.
Oh, God.
There you go. Once you step outside the box, you never go back. Anything the same again. Hence the red and blue pills in the Matrix.
But, you know, so anyway, 8% of the world population statistically should not have provided anything. Should not have provided any innovation, any ingenuity whatsoever.
Oh, wait.
It should have all
Why
come.
Diggy coming in with another comment on my new look. Sedona's most eligible bachelor. Looking good.
He's got to find himself a wife. He's got to start having babies. Okay.
There we go. Is the chapel still open?
Are we going to head all over there? It's,
When does it close?
5.
It's got to be closed.
4:45.
4:45. Can we make it? Oh, it says 4:30 on mine.
You want to
Want to
dash?
try?
Okay.
Give it a go? Alright, let's try to get to the chapel. It's for you, chat. And I was going to leave a photo of Henry. I wasn't able to print it. We'll do it another day.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, we got the car fired up. Here we go. I was trying to go to the chapel today. Oh, it's so beautiful. I wonder if it closes at 4 though. There we go. I am live streaming. There we go. Bob needs faithful. Indeed. Indeed. It's a minimum quality right there also. Is this a Vespa? Certainly got the retro style. Chelsea. I don't know. I know it is a nice day today. Sedona. Our winters are a little chilly, but still quite nice though. You're not going to freeze to death. You're going to be okay. Nicest Chipotle in America right there, Deacon. You got it. I've never seen one better, you know. And it's never busy, ironically. Except that one time on stream. Alright, here we go. We're going to pick up Mum. We'll try to make it to the chapel. Always a great place. We can say a word for Hemingway. The views are amazing. And I got my Chipotle cup full of, you know, water and whatever. You know how it is. We'll go pick up Mum. So she doesn't have to walk 50 feet. Okay. Oh, MLK Day might be closed. Ah, true.
Curbside service for Mr. Bugs Bunny.
From Mr. Bugs Bunny. Carol Tomich says MLK Day might be closed. That is a good point.
What might be?
It's Martin Luther King Day.
Why would it be closed?
The church, I know, it should be open on a holiday, but...
Why would it be closed?
I don't know. It's not federally owned.
It's a church.
It's a church, I know. The most beautiful church. There we go, Michael
All I
Harnett.
can say is Martin Luther King must be turning in his grave with all the shit that's happening.
You know, it's funny. It's MLK Day. I didn't even know it because the media doesn't talk about him anymore.
Oh yes, it's so funny.
He's actually unacceptable today.
No, yes.
He's not woke enough.
He's not woke.
Well, he taught equality. We don't do equality anymore in America. We do equality of outcomes, which is an entirely different thing. We believe in entirely judging people by their the color of their skin, not on their character. That's America now.
I think you must be turning
It's
in
policy. There we go. Sinners need a day off too.
But you know, the thing is, it's interesting too, is that usually they always used to have on the news. They'd have his speech at the end of the morning news, and he'd be all over the, you know, papers and stuff. Martin Luther King Day. No, not a squeak.
Not a squeak. I didn't even know it.
Not a fucking squeak.
I went to go get the mail. I'm like, why isn't there mail today? And I googled it. And I'm like, oh, no one even mentioned it.
Federal holiday.
Federal holiday. But MLK, he's not woke, so he doesn't get any coverage now. No. I mean, he's dead. He wasn't woke.
The country's gone completely mad. I mean, here you've got them taking down statues of Washington and Jefferson while they're putting up statues of a drug addict.
I know, Thomas Jefferson.
I mean, one of our greatest minds.
I mean, not only was he the president, he invented stuff, and
he founded this country.
He wrote the Constitution. Like, that was his pen on the paper. Like, literally, his quill is on that piece of paper at the Smithsonian. And we're taking down his statue? I mean, I don't. That's...
And we're putting up Lord Freud, whoever the hell he is. I mean, some drug addict.
I know. It's, yeah.
I mean, you know. And then they're taking down, you know, like, was it Harvard or one of these schools? I mean, they're really backward. You know, taking down Shakespeare's painting of Shakespeare, putting up some nobody. I mean, do you know that Harvard started in 1935 as a divinity and theology school?
I know Harvard, yeah.
Harvard.
What a change!
1635 as a divinity and theology school. And now it's full of people that don't deserve to be there.
So 16, 17, 18, 19,
stupid people,
12.
They got in not because of their merit, because they're stupid, they got in.
So Harvard is almost 400 years old?
Yeah. It's the oldest university. The other one is, I think, is it William and Mary, and then George Washington University, I think, are the three. I think George Washington University is the oldest law school in the country. William and Mary is the other old one. I think those are the three oldest. I think, but you'd have to look it up.
But 400 years, I mean, predates the country.
Oh, yeah, it does.
By a good bit.
It does.
Yeah, yeah. And now, Harvard degree, you can wipe your bum with that.
Yeah.
That's basically toilet paper, yep.
You know, well, all universities now. I went to UCLA, and that is considered a very good school. But now you have to be a minority to get in. You have to not pass the test.
Yeah.
I mean, if you pass any test, you won't get in. If you pass the SATs, if you're intelligent, you won't get in.
No.
If you're, I mean, I know this from friends of mine's kids who've been applying for university. They're white and getting denied, even though their SATs and their test scores are way out of the,
And there you go. Lola says, I went to Cambridge. I thought they were the oldest. That's in England.
Yeah.
Europe has universities much older.
Yeah.
They have 1,000-year-old universities.
Well, and in fact, I think the oldest university in the world possibly came out of, I want to say, Turkey, was it?
Well,
I'm not sure. It's
pre-Mohammed, the Middle Easterners, they were pinnacles in kind of education and research and science and stuff. So that wouldn't surprise. They had the Library of Alexandria that was in the Middle East, which burned down.
I think it was set on fire.
Well, it would have been made out of stone. How could it burn down? Doesn't make any sense.
Well, the interiors would have had wood.
I think Kate, I wasn't Democratic until I moved to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh my. There we go. Beautiful sunset in Sedona. Let's see if we're going to make it to the chapel.
There's no beautiful. It's horrible. The sky's all gray. This is all fake. You can tell the difference between manufactured clouds and natural clouds. And these are fake ones.
There we go. Robert Malloy says the School of Hard Knocks is the oldest.
Yes, that's true.
Indeed.
Yes, you are right.
That's as old as humanity. That one right there.
Yes.
The cavemen, they were all graduates of the School of Hard Knocks. Yeah.
But my whole point of mentioning the 8% of the world population being white men is that I don't understand why we're being demonized when we've provided everybody with so much.
There we go, yeah.
I should just leave that.
The clouds are fluffy.
No, they're not.
I'm going to take my sunnies
They're
off,
stringy.
actually.
You know how you can tell is this, they're straight lines? Nature doesn't have any straight lines in it.
Okay, come on, chapel. Okay, if the chapel's not open, we're going to have to go to Tom Cruise's house and knock on the door. What do you say, chat? You want to go? See if Tom's in today?
I think he's...
Hello, Mr. Cruise. I loved your movies.
Do you know Mr. Cruise just signed a huge deal with Warner Brothers, which is rather unusual. What's unusual about the deal that he signed? That he has the liberty to make any other movie that he wants to. He doesn't have to stick with Warner. And that he has artistic freedom on all of his decisions.
Well, the thing with Tom Cruise is he won't make a vanity project, so to speak.
He won't make a woke one either.
He will not. He's committed to making entertainment, which is what movies are supposed to be. They're supposed to be entertaining. Come on.
Yeah, so he made. So I don't know what the deal was. Is it a 5-picture deal or what the deal? I don't know.
Wow, we got a 5-picture deal, see?
Warner Brothers.
Come to Hollywood, trying to 5-picture deal. Gonna make you famous, see?
Even one of the most woke of directors, Spielberg, said that he thinks that Tom Cruise is going to save Hollywood.
I know Spielberg said that, and he's not a very humble man. No. He doesn't have a lot of humility, Mr. Steven Spielberg, no.
No, he's contributed to this big mess that we're in.
Well, he's Hollywood royalty. You got to be Hollywood royalty. There we go, Roseanne. He's a good actor, but cray.
Roseanne, he's a good actor?
I think it's talking about Tom Cruise, but crazy?
I don't think he's crazy at all. I mean, he's bought into the whole Scientology thing.
That's unfortunate, but...
It's rather unfortunate, but I
think he's very calculating now.
Oh, very.
When I think of crazy, I kind of think of out of control.
Yeah.
In control is like a different thing.
Like out of control are the Democrats.
Yeah. Okay, there's a chapel on the hill. Is the gate open? Shit, it's not.
You just swore. You said a bad word.
I know. Shit.
All right. Well,
should I walk up?
I thought we got too late. No. Okay.
Alright, well, let's open the window. We'll show you the chapel anyway. There it is. We're going to go up. I was going to leave a photo of
We could do it tomorrow.
Hemingway at Chapel. Okay, Loren, I sure hope Disney will stop making woke movies. Walt would be... I know Walt, he is stirring in his grave. Because,
Oh, Walt Disney must be like going, I mean...
Well, he was definitely not into that.
No.
He was like, we're going to make kids movies that kids like, you know.
Well, I think also the whole gay community seems to have taken over Disney. It's like, what? Hello?
Disney is crazy. They don't make movies that are...
But I think what's the problem with Disney is the same with Hollywood, is that they've got nothing but hires now. So you've got people who don't know how to write, don't know how to, write a script, people who don't know how to direct or produce, they don't know how to do anything. But they're hired because they're diversity hires, and then they don't show up. And I can tell you, making movies and television, you show up. If you don't show up, you get fired.
There we go, Joseph Fisher. Charlie Harper, a.k.a. Charlie Sheen, was out of control.
Yeah.
He was cray-cray.
No, I don't even...
I think he was hitting the drugs pretty good there.
Yeah, I don't consider him even... I consider him a drug addict. Okay?
Well, I saw an interview...
And I think that people that are on drugs...
Oh, someone behind us.
Out of control to me is people that are consciously, deliberately, like, what's going on in Washington. All these guys are crazy.
Well, I was reading an interview about someone who worked on 2.5 Men and Chapel Vista. Oh, that's the name of the neighborhood, okay. And they were saying Charlie Sheen, up until, like, the last 6 months he was on the show, he would show up...
for sale.
Oh, there is. That's a nice lot.
Wow.
He would show up every day.
Oh, but you know what? This one is...
there's still a car behind me.
This one belongs to... I think has a... Oh, it's a for sale by owner.
FSBO.
Oh.
FSBO. Anyway, I was reading an interview in 2.5 Men. They said Charlie Sheen, up until like the last 6 months of production, he would show up every day and he knew every single line in the script, his and everyone else's.
Yeah.
So he was a pro up until the very, very end when he went off his rocker.
Well,
so.
no, I think what happened...
Look at that house. That's a weird one.
That's very modern.
So boxy. Okay, chat. I'm going to show you a house.
See, to me...
Tell me if you think this is good or not. Okay, I'm going to get out, actually. The view's beautiful. Okay. Let's go on a little walkabout. There we go. Cheese slid off the crackers. What do you mean? All right, chat. I want your vote on this house, not that one. Okay, chat. What do you think? Okay, what do you think of this particular domicile? Good or not? I want your opinion on this. What do you think of this house right here? I mean, it's got spectacular views, but keeping the views aside, if you don't consider those, would you want to live in this thing? What do you think? I know the views of Sedona are amazing. 2 mil. It's, I don't know, maybe it could be, I don't know, it might be 1 mil, I don't know. Okay, Jake, Weisenberg, modern, okay. Wow, from Lala, there we go. Compound, WC. There we go. Prison, Roseanne. Okay, mini jail, Lorraine. Sterile on the outside. Cold, no character. Yeah, that was my opinion. I like modern architecture though. That is very compound-like though. It looks like a jail. I don't approve. I like modern architecture, but it looks like a bunch of containers stacked together. I don't know. But they're looking this way. Okay, this is what they're looking at every day, so not bad. There they go, trailer garage. There we go. I like how it's away from close neighbors in the city. Yeah, there's a lot of that in Sedona. There a lot of open space. I know, I thought this house was incomplete, actually, but there is furniture inside. It is done. It's so grey. I don't like it. I don't like it. I see potential. There we go, Lola. Batman's garage. There we go. The Batmobile goes right in the side there. That's where the Batmobile is. Also, I wonder if anyone's inside. They're like, what are they doing? Stacked boxes. Also, I think with architecture, like, you know, we're monkeys. You know, we're descended from, we came from the trees, you know. We need wood around us. We need, like, plants and stuff. Otherwise, we don't feel comforted, you know. You got to have wood in your house, I reckon. Oh, I don't know what we're doing. There you go. You can always make it your own. Also, no landscaping. Anyway, just wanted to show you a bit of Sedona architecture. So there you go. There's the chapel. You got a view of it. There it is. Oh, nice today. When the clouds are like this, it has a very kind of mystical feel. I like it. There we go. What do you think of that house, Mom?
Well, you really want my opinion? Okay, first of all, the color is disgusting. I mean, it looks like a fucking office building when it's gray or industrial complex. I don't like the gray. It's not a home. It's an industrial complex or an office building. Secondly, that's what it looks like. It looks like either an office building or an apartment. I don't want my home to look like an apartment. So that is not something that I would even...
Well, the funny thing is, you know I like modern architecture. That's too cold for me.
Oh, really?
It needs to be warmed up.
You know, you know what I think? You know what I think would help with just rounding, bullnosing all the edges. Would have made a big difference.
Yeah, the edges are really square.
Right. I think if you bullnosed all the edges, it would have looked a little softer, so more residential.
Also, it's literally 3 tones of gray. Check it out. Gray. Really dark on the front, light gray, and dark gray.
Yeah.
Now, if it was my house, it would be 50 shades of gray.
Well...
Not 3. That's not enough.
Dingo needs some children.
3's not enough.
Dingo needs to make children.
3 shades of gray. It's not enough.
He's looking out the window at us.
Oh shit! Are they inside? Oh, we gotta go. Okay.
It looks like a decent sized lot. They fenced the whole lot in. When people fence the whole lot in, that tells me they came from the city.
I know. Come on.
Because that's only city folk do that.
What are you worried about? Javelinas? Come on now.
Actually, I think when you do that out in the country, you end up not seeing a lot of wild animals because you're preventing them from coming on. You won't see hyenas. You might see coyotes just because they'll jump a fence. You probably won't see deer or what are the other bigger ones here?
There's actually a lot of empty lots in this neighborhood too. I think this one has an HOA.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
HOAs in Sedona, they reduce your property value by 20%.
Yeah.
Just having an HOA. So, don't have one.
And, you know, since we're part of the genetically predisposed 20% that don't go with the herd, I could never have someone tell me what color to paint my house.
I know.
That would drive me up the wall. Or someone come along and say, oh, you know, I don't like your mailbox.
Well, also, upon closer inspection, most of them, I guess, house in this neighborhood is gray. I wonder if they require it.
That one is.
That one's not. That one's old, though.
I don't know that this is, this one.
Look, that one's gray.
That's not.
Interesting. There we go. Oh man, I hate HOA. Yeah, that's what you want. So you got government bureaucracy telling you what to do. Let's add another layer right below that
of demented,
of lonely people with no lives who have nothing better to do
who can't
but to annoy you.
Right, and they can't control their own lives, so they want to control everybody's lives.
Yeah, I think I can pass on that, Mom. No, I think I can pass on that. Are they looking out the window?
That is, I would never live there, right?
It's very cold.
Yeah.
It's very jaily. The chat didn't like it either, Mom. So,
see,
anyway, what are we going to do?
That's for sale, too.
Should we go look for senior feisties? I don't know.
Oh, there might be. You want to go check it? It might be, too. I didn't see the sign.
Oh.
But, you know, they have this Galloway. I seen this sign up
Yeah.
Like, you know that property up by the Mormon church? It's really nice in that Galloway. They never answer their freaking phone.
Yeah, I think it's fake or something. They just put their name on empty
Homes,
lots.
not hotel. Yeah.
Ah.
There's a lot of empty lots.
A ton. Yeah. It's the HOA, I'm telling you. There's another one. And these all have amazing views. These are great lots. Flat views. Look at that old house.
Now that is an old
That's 70s.
Is that 910?
So it's so amazing. In Sedona in the 70s, this is what they built. Like this, see the siding? That's called T111. It's basically for sheds. It's the absolute cheapest. You don't need sheathing.
And they got it over there too.
For T111? Is it T111? There is T111.
Yeah.
So when they built these houses, they were literally cutting every...
These were built in the what would you say, 50s, 60s?
That one's newer. I'd say it's a 90s house.
That looks like
this one's a 70s house.
70s? I'd say 60s.
It could be 60s. Anyway, so it's just amazing how much architecture's changed. Back then, they just built the cheapest they could, you know. Pinched every penny. Now they go all out. Every house is $1 million. So.
Well, also, I mean, the city has instituted, put in all kinds of restrictions regarding building. You know?
Whoa, these views here are absolutely amazing. This neighborhood is
wow.
It's pretty prime.
That's an expensive build right down there.
Oh, in the canyon?
There's a lot sign in
See,
there.
if I built, I'd put my house on the other side and put a bridge across. That way your guests know you've arrived. You're like...
Or you know your guest has arrived because you can see them a mile away.
The gates are opening. Mr. Dingo is waiting for you across the bridge. And I would be in my robe on the other side,
Look,
you know?
They built a bridge.
My smoking jacket.
These guys built a bridge.
They did. I want a bigger one than that. Hardy siding? Yeah,
Yeah, you can tell. See, this is to me...
So this is...
70s. This is 70s and 80s.
Well, that's a very new house.
But it's 70s, 80s style.
This is so this is how architecture has changed from the 70s. This is what we do now.
That's not now.
Much
No, that's not
much
now.
more expensive.
Now it's not, it doesn't have a tile roof. Now they have the flat adobe roofs.
Yeah, WC, this neighborhood is indeed HOA. It's not gated. But this neighborhood does indeed have an HOA. Oh, there's a coyote sign?
Here's the problem.
That's
when
cute.
you gate the community, here's what happens. When you gate the community...
Okay, look at this sign. This is funny. Okay, I love this. This is good. Okay, can we zoom in? Right there. No dog poop. Your dog poop is not my problem, okay? So someone's been dropping deuces.
I tell you, that sign right there, that's a Californian.
That is a very annoying neighbor right there.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't want that neighbor. In fact, it was real funny.
We're a cul-de-sac. Okay.
See, to me, this is like 70. No. The modern one, that's an old one.
Well, I agree. That one at the end, that's probably early 2000s. Now Sedona, they do cubic.
Oh, look at these.
It's all cubic.
There's the jumping cactus.
Oh, look at that mailbox. It's so Sedona. There we go. Deacon Bob, run for mayor. I know. I want to be mayor of Vegas. Then I could use my influence I could peddle influence for money. It'd be great. You know how it is.
See, this is more modern. This is the more modern look, where they just had the adobe flat roof and then they got the
but I reckon that's an old house that's been updated.
I think so.
Because it looks cheap.
Right. How you can tell was it was probably had wood and then they just adobe'd it to make it look like more
Made it
Sedona,
boxier.
which is nice. Like, this is modern. This is more modern. This is what they build nowadays with the fat roof, and then they have the bullnose edges.
And actually, this is something. Okay, we're getting into this is
Very attractive.
This is inside baseball in Sedona, but modern Sedona building requirements: you cannot have one piece of roof that's longer than 20 feet. So you got to do 20 feet, and then you got to go up, or you got to go down.
Yeah.
You cannot have a linear longer than 20 feet on a house in Sedona. And I got to say, it makes them look quite interesting.
Yes.
I got to be honest.
It does
that house is beautiful. Oh,
it makes the construction more expensive, but that is a really pretty house. And I think they did a really nice job with it. This is the model. Like, see, look at this corner. They got the windows.
Oh, is that the same house? Oh, it's quite big.
See, one of the things these people, I can tell this by looking at it, is that when they built this house, whoever designed it came and said, okay, where's your views? I can tell just by that. Some of the houses you'll go into here, and you're wondering, like, why did they cover up that view? It's because the design was made not from standing on the lot, but just from a design that someone liked.
But also, they talk about the linear 20 feet. There's a perfect example of it right there. So you got a plane, a lower plane, and then like a middle plane. This was required. They had to do that. They couldn't have gone straight across. So anyway, I don't know if you like... do you like hearing about Arizona architecture?
Well, this is Sedona.
I don't know.
Sedona is very specific.
There we go. Rules, rules, and more rules. Well, I don't agree with rules. I will agree with you there.
The only thing I like about Sedona is that they don't have any... the rules are no homeless people, no booms.
They clean it up.
Yeah.
They do indeed.
They campers here, and they can camp outside of town on the way out to Cottonwood.
There you go. Bob, do you think these neighborhoods are very community-oriented, or do they keep to themselves?
I think it's very independent. People
very independent, not community at all.
No, I think that people that move to Sedona are libertarians, really.
Yeah, there's not a... Sedona doesn't have a social scene.
Yeah,
there's only 2 bars. They both close at 5 p.m. Last call's 4, you know. All right, what are we going to do now, Mom, though?
I don't know, but it's kind of cold. Can you put up your window?
Chapel's closed.
We could go over to Vaney's and see if...
Oh, there you go, Joe. How many millions? I don't know. How much do you reckon these houses are, Mom, in this neighborhood?
Well, the average.
I'm gonna say like 8 or 9.
I'm gonna say the average price. Like if you get an old one like that, it depends on the size. But I was saying the average square footage in Sedona is probably $600 a square foot.
And I think you can very rarely find a house for...
Like that old one there, you might get it for cheaper just because it's so old. That one right there, let's see.
That is an old ugly house from the 70s.
That's a very ugly one.
70s was the worst quality of everything, the 70s.
This is an old one too.
Super bad. No.
You might get it for less, but it depends, you know.
Basically in Sedona, the cheapest house possible is probably $800,000, I would say.
I mean, I think you can get one for cheaper out in the village.
Oh, there you go. Show us your mansion, Bob. Oh, you want to see where I live? So here's my humble abode right there. Can you hear my amazing fountains as they cascade over my vineyard? There we go. There's my house right there. Yeah. They close it all the way? They did.
Here's the other thing, too. If your house is in an HOA, it will be worth less than if you do not belong to an HOA.
So this is my house. There we go. I mean, it's, you know, it's humble, you know, not too much. It's not over the top, you know. I only went for gold-plated faucets. I didn't go full gold because I am a man of the people, you know. I'm a bloke of the people, gold-plated only for my faucets. My toilet is solid gold, though. My ass can only be on 24 carats, you know what I mean? So... my bum can only touch 24K. There we go. Also, Mitch Larson, 10 New Zealand dollaroos. 10 New Zealand dollaroos. Thank you, Mitch. Oh, Mitch, you're keeping those lights on. You're keeping those lights on at Dingo Lou. 10. Is that a deer? No. 10 New Zealand dollaroos.
What did he say?
Nothing.
Oh.
Just landed 10 New Zealand dollaroos.
Wow.
What do you think of that there, Mom?
Thank you, Mitch.
Thank you. The lights at Dingo Lou are shining.
I feel sorry for all of you people in Australia. I think...
Well, he's in New Zealand, even worse. Indeed.
I don't know how you guys are...
Anyway, we'll show you the view. We're going to go see if Senior Feisties are in tonight.
I didn't see the sign up when we drove by.
I don't think so. We're way too into winter now.
Yeah, they don't do it October to April. It's only April to October.
I know they said they were trying to extend the season, but
it's only
they don't go this far.
Yeah.
Because the Senior Feisties, they're flowery dresses. They're not going to go dancing outside.
Also, with all the bare feet, it's going to be cold.
Although Mitch says, I love you, Mum. There you go. That's what Mitch says for the 10 New Zealand dollaroos.
Well, that's so sweet of you, Mitch. I feel sorry for you. Anybody want to get out of their country and come here, we'll put you up.
There we go. Indeed, indeed. We have,
we're dealing with our own madness here.
Quite,
but you know,
Arizona's quite libertarian. So.
But here's the thing with America, is that I just have faith in American people. I mean, I think you're going to to turn this around. They're not going to put up with this shit. They're not going to allow, some faceless lunatic in Switzerland to come over here and dictate how we live. I mean, it just ain't going to happen. And, we've only been around, 245 years as a country. That's a short time. I mean, you consider some civilizations have been around for thousands of years.
There we go. Mom is the greatest. I have faith in us as well.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, are there enough Americans left in America? That's what I want to know.
Who said that?
That's my
Oh,
comment.
really? I agree with
That's
you
100%
there.
Dingo.
Yeah. I mean, I think part of the bringing in illegals, they don't care about America. They're not libertarian. They're just here to suck off the
doll.
Titty.
I want that doll. Give it to me.
I mean,
I want it.
It's disgusting.
Give that doll to Dingo.
But there's going to be a massive,
And there you go, Kate. I want to go to Palm Springs. That's not a bad place to visit, actually. The hotels are quite
It's full
cheap.
of gay people.
Palm Springs is gay?
It's very gay.
What? It's not San Francisco.
It's very gay. That's where the gays.
Really?
That's where the gays go for their long weekend.
You're kidding.
No.
Such a strange place. In the desert? Like old people and golf carts and stuff? Okay.
Old gay people.
All right, well, there you go. Well, you do know it's going to be fabulous there.
See, that was a nice place.
Oh, the Legacy Golf Resort. Fine, fine. Yes, the one we did, the Waymo vid. I can stay there almost unlimited amount of time. So that place was amazing. They have a heated pool, even in the winter. It was steamy. The steam was coming off the pool.
I know, if it hadn't been windy, I would have been in that water. But it was windy.
It was pretty, it was super windy.
We should go see whales. We should go down to the,
Oh, you want to go to the graveyard, Mom?
I think it's down Pine, isn't it?
Oh, that's something we could do. We can go see our friend. He's buried. Not Hemingway, another friend. Should we even check Senior Feisties? There's no way.
There is no Senior Feisties.
Okay.
I didn't see the sign
That's
up.
what I thought. Okay, let's go to the graveyard then. That's nice and
I thought it was down Pine.
that's nice and fun. Okay. I actually don't remember where it is.
I thought it was down Pine.
It's not well marked, so.
Is this Pine? I don't know.
There's like no indicator for it.
There's a sign down there.
I can't get out that way though.
Okay, what is this? No, this isn't Pine. This is Morgan.
There we go. Wizdemic says a lot of gay people, including me, are sick of the woke takeover of our community.
Oh, I hear you.
There you go.
I hear you. And I think the woke at the LGBTGHQRST have taken over the gay community. I think they've actually given a very bad name to the gay community.
Well, also,
Because
the word gay is perfect. It's 3 letters, 1 syllable. It means happy. Why did it have to turn into an alphabet soup? It's so annoying, you know.
Well, my thing is that gay people are conservatives.
Plenty.
Just because you're gay doesn't mean that you have to be, lefty lunatic.
No.
But, and I think these lunatics...
Although everyone is in their tribe, which is... Tribalism is the problem, really.
Well, no, but I'm saying is I think the GBQRST people are giving the gays a bad name because everybody thinks that those guys are gay. And they're not,
There we go. He agrees with you. Wizdemic. So, Wizdemic, what do you think of Palm Springs? I think we passed it, Mom. It's not this far down there.
No, Pine is the other way.
It is. Okay, we'll turn around. So, chat, what do you want to go to a graveyard tonight? You want to see a Sedona graveyard?
Well, the sun is set. So we only have like an hour's worth of light.
There's not a lot of lights, and there's no Senior Feisties. We got to figure out where we got to find something to show the audience.
That's just what they want to do.
Go to a graveyard? Come on, graveyards.
Well, you can see it. Yeah, I actually love going to graveyards when I travel because I think they tell an interesting story.
What's funny, remember that graveyard near Cottonwood I told you I went to?
Oh, yeah, that one is fabulous. Oh, we got to show them that one.
Well, the newer one at the big church. Remember I was walking through?
Oh, yeah?
So I found a grave there, And the bloke there, he was born in 2003 and he died in 2019.
Wow.
And I see that kind of super sad. And remember, you said you thought it might have been a drug overdose?
Probably.
I googled his name. It was indeed a drug overdose.
Yes, when they're that young, why else would they die? That or the jab.
To anyone watching, don't take pills you buy from people, because that shit has fentanyl in it. It will kill you. This is a PSA from Dingo, by the way. Do not take pills that you buy from people on the street. Stuff is lethal. That poor guy, he died. He was only 17 years old. Oh.
Do we need... Well, anyway, the other one is the Cottonwood Cemetery is very fascinating because it has a...
I think it's here.
I think it's Pine Sun. This is Painted Canyon.
Okay.
It's down one.
Okay, the next one. I hope it's open.
What's this one? It's not this one.
It has the tiniest little sign that says...
Oh, Pine, that's it, that's it. Sorry. Sorry.
It's not even labeled. Alright, this graveyard is impossible to find.
I think this is it.
It should be. It's at the end of a neighborhood too.
Right.
So you look out your window. Those neighbors are not going to. They're not going to wake you up if you're next to the graveyard. No,
Yeah, they
no.
won't have any wild parties.
No, no.
Yeah.
If you don't mind a few ghosts bothering you at night.
Oh, look at that. They put the snowjacks on their roof. What an idiot they are.
That's
They're going to
silly.
have roof problems. Uh-oh, it's closed.
Oh, no, everything's closed.
When did they start closing graveyards?
Well, I guess we could walk in.
You want to just park up there?
Ah,
and
what the
walk?
hell? No one's going
Okay.
to come down. Plus the sun's going down, so we don't have much time. But there we go. Sedona Cemetery. I love the classic gate.
What does it say? Oh.
Or just the arch on it. Very, you know. Oh, I'm dying to see the graveyard? Okay.
Those gates are new. Those gates
I don't think they were there. I don't remember those.
Those are new, but we haven't been here in a
Long
couple
time.
years.
And I don't have to lock the Dingo Mobile because we live in the country, so... Well, I'm going to lock it anyway, just because it's one button, so why not? The graveyard has an HOA. Indeed, the graveyard has an HOA. If you don't paint your gravestone grey, you get fined $50 a month. It's no good, you know.
I said to Dingo, I mean, I've never bought a plot because, you know, I don't know where I'm going to die. I might die in Egypt. I might die on the high seas.
You never know.
Who knows? So I almost think it's like, you know, to buy a plot is kind of like silly.
Well, I guess they got to... I guess the assumption is they move your body back to where you live.
It's cheaper just to bury you, and I've told Dingo this, just bury me wherever I die.
But I think typically they ship you back home, which costs a lot of dollaroos, so...
You know,
Oh, there you go. Xavier says, closed to keep the ghosts in or the living out.
Oh.
Oh.
Are we ghosts or are
We might be ghosts.
All right, come on.
I think about this often. Are we ghosts? We might be
I'm going
ghosts.
to take my hat, too. Cause
We might be dead.
my feet are
already.
freezing, too. I didn't wear the right shoes.
Unlock the car. There we go. Also, the weird clouds tonight. Very ghostly. It's a good day to go to the graveyard, I think. Okay, who are we going to see? Who's in the graveyard today? I have to talk in whispers. I don't want to wake them up from their eternal slumber, you know. They're sleeping. They're dead and sleeping, so we have to be quiet. I want more dingo
Can't
face.
stay
You're
out
cute.
too long.
Oh, thank you.
I'm already cold.
Are you, Mum? Okay. All right, let's go. Let's try not to wake up the dead.
Look, William Wallace.
You're kidding! That's got to be a joke. William Wallace. It's twice as long as a man. Well, some men are longer than others.
That's what Mother been talking about. Me.
William Wallace? Do you know who that is? 1918 to 1986.
But anyway, the one in Cottonwood
Surprised he doesn't know.
is so old, that one there. There's graves that are like red.
Also, the one in Cottonwood, it's like Old West.
Yes, it's Old West.
Which is funny. It's pretty funny,
Yes,
yeah.
it's pre when the West was settled. And there's actually stones that are the red rock stones with the etchings, you know, worn away with the weather.
There you go, Deacon. Great Scott! I know, I'm waiting to see one with my name on it. It's going to say Bob Dingo, 1850. There you go.
See, these look like family ones, no?
Yeah, well, there's enough for a lot of people.
Oh, look, I see paw prints.
Oh, paw prints. It might be a dog, it might be a coyote. And there's my paw prints. There we go, there's Dingo paw right there. The biggest of all the paws. Well, I think what happens is oh, there's a toy car right there. Oh, that's sad. Okay. This is great content. I know you love it. There we go, John Bell.
Did you leave the car on?
40 to 75. No, it's off, Mom. 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. He died when he was 35 years old. $35 years old. So, like I said, I walk through the graveyard quite a lot on my own, and this makes me think about things, you know. We should appreciate every day we're alive, because we don't get a lot of time.
It's too cold.
Okay, Mom. I will.
Sorry, people.
All right, I'll go for it. I'll philosophize.
You know, it's so funny when you look at these gravestones and you realize, oh, people were here weeping in 1993 or 2000 or whatever it was, you know.
Yeah.
And now nobody.
I know. And another 50 years, they'll be entirely forgotten. No one who knew them will even be alive.
No one.
I know. Graveyards are weird that way.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, it's a very fun stream today. We're going to the graveyard. Okay. I have to wait for the... Mom's got to open the door in like 5 seconds after I push the button, otherwise it'll close.
Thank you.
Welcome. There we go. Dingo, don't stay too long, your depression will start again. So this is the Sedona City Cemetery. William Marion. He lived quite a while. His wife lasted another 10 years. Interesting. There we go. Is that a house next to the graveyard? It is indeed. There's a house right there. So that's a house. So the neighbors are not going to bother them. That's a house right there. They're literally looking out the window at the graveyard every day. Remind them of their mortality. There we go. Take Mom home. Let's hit a bar, Bob. Oh, I think they're still open. Bevy time. I want those bevies. Bevy time. I know, it's fun. So Christine texted me in Vegas. She's going to come out for my birthday. So we're going to get crunk. Because what is Mom doing? She's getting stuff out of the car. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Creepy to... I know, I think it is kind of weird to live that close to the cemetery. I hope they got that lot for super cheap. There we go. There's Mum ruining the stream. Here we go. What a view to die for, indeed. There we go. Do you want to go to the bar? No, I won't go to the bar. I gotta drive home. There's no Ubers in Sedona. Unless there's something else we can do.
Well, you can walk around here. I just want to be warm.
All right, hit the button.
Thank you.
You pushed it twice.
Thank you.
Is it running? Okay.
Thank you.
I think she wants the heat on, actually, but... There we go. Imagine being buried next to your life for all eternity. The fights, the tantrums, she'd be like, you're always just lying around. Okay, Mitch. Okay, Mitch, I'm stealing that joke for my stand-up routine. Oh, what's the matter? You just lie down there all day? Oh, is this what you do? Why'd you go out? Do something fun. For some reason in my mind, that's what they sound like. A nagging voice is very Bobo Dingo-issy. Oh, just lie around. Don't even do nothing. We got this fabulous all right, let's go. Let's not laugh too much. Okay. Oh, Bob taking advantage of all the dingo freebies. That's birthday freebies. That's dingo style. Actually, I should do a vid on that. Everything you can get free on your birthday. But that'd be a lot of work, though. There we go. Ellen, put the heat on for your mom. I think she's called. Yeah. Car is beeping a lot. What's she doing over there? Ellen, thank you for the $5, Ellen. Thank you. The lights at Dingo Lou are so bright. They're so bright. Did Mom turn the car off again? I don't know what's going on over there. The stream's going sideways. All right, here we go. So, yeah, we got a view to die for. So, the Sedona Community Cemetery. Sedona Community Cemetery is located in beautiful natural setting. It is our desire to keep the cemetery as natural state as possible. Therefore, the following restrictions apply. No burial site shall have a boundary fence exceeding 8 inches. The height of any headstone shall not exceed 3 feet. It is the family's responsibility to maintain the burial site. They do have an HOA. Neat and pleasing manner conforming to the natural surroundings. All plots transfers must be approved and recorded by the Cemetery Association. The Cemetery Association must be notified before any burial can take place. There will be no burials permitted on Sunday or holidays. I know, Christine and Daniel, they are they're very, very nice people. If I can find my friend's gravestone. I haven't been here in a long time. It smells good here too. It smells like pine. Yeah, there's no flowers. Actually, you're right. Now that one's got... Okay, this person, they left a lot of decoration. Okay, this family cares. Oh, together, there we go. There's the arguing husband and wife. So they were married in 1955. 1955, great Scott! November 5th, October 21st, 1955, great Scott! That border is too high. This is out of compliance. Okay. There you go. Call the driverless car now and watch everyone freak out. I wonder what Waymo would do if I try to dial it up. So they were married in 55. And Joy and Shirley? Are they lesbians? Joy and Shirley. I guess the guy's name's Joy. Okay. And he died in 2012, so they were married for... Do the math on that one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50, 11, 60, 58, 56 years, I think. There we go. Don't call me Shirley. Okay, that's okay. A lot of decorations on that one. Oh, look, this person's name is Wolf. Okay, that's pretty boss. Cletus Wolf. Okay, that's an old world name right there. Cletus. You don't see a lot of those. I've never met a Cletus, gotta say. A few husbands and wives. Look at that gravestone. That one's pretty modern. Okay. It's an angel over a heart, so that one's also too tall. That's out of compliance. The HOA is not doing their job here at the Sedona Cemetery. Giles. Always in, what does it say? Always in our hearts, okay. There's a photo. Oh. When did they die? Oh, 2015. Oh, so Mrs. Giles is still alive. Okay. It's a fancy gravestone. There we go. If your name's Cletus, you really should have been marrying your sister. I know they lived that long, Shauna. That's a long life. That's a long life. Bob, I always visit mainly Hispanic cemeteries during Christmas time. Absolutely gorgeous decorations. Yeah, where was I? I was walking through a cemetery the other day, and they all had bouquets on them. Where was I? I don't remember though. Also, these, if you're going to be buried anywhere, okay, I think the Sedona Cemetery, this is a pretty good place. It's a view to die for. All roads are dead ends. They are. Hey-o, bob-om, bob-om. Well, they are indeed. I like all the death metaphors right there. Funny. Jankowski. 1933 to 2017. And there we go. The missus lasted for a few more years. They were married in 1954. They were married in 1954. So, okay, these people here. There's a lot of 50+ year marriages in the Sedona graveyard. I'm impressed. Hats off to you. I reckon we're not going to have any more of these in modern society. People are way too selfish to last in a marriage now for 50 years. The age of that is come and gone, so hats off to them. Brings a tear to my eye. There we go. I like the one with the photos, actually. Loving husband and awesome friend. Aww. So many old world names, too. Hazel Dube. There we go. Roseanne True. Renee, I've been married for 46 years. Okay. I think you'll be the last of the generation there, too. People are way too selfish for that now. No. People are like, I want off-white sheets on the bed, and I want white sheets. They're like, oh, we're getting a divorce. No. You're not going to tell me what kind of sheets I want? No. Oh, Powers. That's the coolest name. I wish my name was Powers. That's pretty boss. Ooh, there's three. 3 names. 4? Okay. James, Mary, and Hazel. James is still alive. 1927. James is almost 100 years old. 4, 5, 6. He's, what, 97 years old. 96. Oh, nice, James. Bob do a snow angel in the snow? I don't want, it's too cold. Alright, if I put my back in the snow, it's going to be freezing. I don't know. I'll die before I get back to the car. Oh, look at this graveyard right here. Okay, you're not going to believe who's buried to my left right now. Someone is buried, very famous. You're not going to believe it. Okay, you ready? You ready? Here we go. This is the Christ graveyard right there. J.H., is he buried? Where's he buried? Peaceful though. There we go. DM, I'm new here, Bob. Can you advise your Australian connection? Your mum sounds American. I'm another Aussie living in the US. Hey, what do you think about going to leaving the land down under? So I grew up in Australia, but I lived in America for a long time. And Mum did not grow up in Australia, so she sounds regular. Okay, she doesn't sound funny like me. The Mormons built this to justify their religion. Okay, let's try to find an old one. Actually, I think there is a Mormon cemetery, possibly? I don't know. Oh, Mary Kay Adamson. So these graves I always wonder about. It doesn't say mother, wife, or anything. So got an American flag there though. What's this thing? What does it say? Aloha. Aloha? I don't want to walk on the stones. I feel like it's sacrilege to do so. There's a yucca. Also, do you know what these are? These tall things? They got these in Sedona. There's usually flowers on top. There's a nickname for those. There's a nickname for those. Usually a bunch of flowers on there, so. Okay, we're in now, Melton. I'm trying to find someone that died at an unusual time. 1913 to 02. Interesting. So this is kind of interesting. So Ella, she lasted a lot longer than Omer. Quite a few more years there. So there we go. Think of Bob plants. Think of Bob plants. What does that mean? I didn't realize there's snow in Sedona. I know. Tony. This is quite rare, actually. It doesn't snow here very often. And you can see it, Tony, in the shadows on the mountain. So only where there's no sunshine, the snow will stick. But it's actually quite unusual. It doesn't snow here very often. We got a big storm the other day. Oh, here we go, 1890. So this is the oldest one so far. He died in 68. Nettie, she died in 68. Born in 1890. Interesting. Okay, chat. I don't know if you like this, but this is more kind of contemplative. There's a bench. Let's go see. Let's go see what the bench is all about. Also, my hands are freezing. If I stay out too long, I'll catch my death of cold. Also, not a lot of footprints in the dirt, so... Also, there's a new house going in right over there. Someone's going to be looking at the graveyard every day. So this concept I actually like quite a bit. I like the idea that you put a... I think the gravestone should be a bench, like a stone bench. So you can say hi to your relatives. There we go. Bob, do you believe in the afterlife? Do I believe in the afterlife? I don't know. No, probably. I would say no. Take Mum home, let's hit the bar for MLK. It's all for MLK. Mahalo. It better be 2-for-1 bevies for MLK Day. No, I don't think there is an afterlife. I wish there was. I wish there was. I hope I'm wrong, you never know. Oh, these are very light. Darlene and Henry. They died pretty close together. This is quite normal, so people who have been married a long time, they tend to die together, so she lasts another 2 years. Or he did, so. Gone from our lives, but not from our hearts. Newman. Don't steal. No. I'm not stealing things from the graveyard. Oh, this one's got a bunch of cactus on it. Ooh, the ground is really soft. Okay, who's this? We got some mossy stones. There we go, Nancy Thompson Palmer. There we go, William King. 93 and 17. I like the cactus though, very Arizona. There we go. MM, did you know the boss who got the boot at FB? I've heard about it, yeah. I reckon it was all over me. I reckon it was all over me. Palmer. Alright, well I guess the sun's going down. We should go home. Or go back to the car, see what Mum's doing. Usually I don't talk a lot when I'm doing this. There we go. My in-laws died exactly 3 months apart from each other and they both were 80 years old. I know that happens. There you go, Bob. Do you think there's some wealth buried with some of these people? You mean the treasure, matey? Arr! There be treasure and then gravestones. No, I don't think the family, I don't think they bury the treasure, though. That'd be hilarious if they did. I should put out a rumor that someone is buried with treasure. See how many graves they dig up. Okay, before we go, let's take a look at this one, though. They went all out with the stones. Get a shovel and find out. Whoa, a lot of text. So much text. James and Jewel Frankel. James William Emery Paul Sipos. Proud to be Hungarian. He was a quintessential gentleman, kind, generous, loving, and the most wonderful husband and father in the world. And Jewel, born in Louisiana, a beautiful and vivacious woman. Terry Maxine. Oh, here we go. Identical twins, New York Times best-selling authors, USO performers, Vietnam, 1968, Angels to Many, in loving memory of David Russell Frankel and David Allen Frankel. Father and son, Warren Harding Imus, beloved husband, father, Larry Ellen Althor, founder of the Jerome Grand Hotel. Interesting, okay. Jerome Grand Hotel. To those who read this, please say a prayer for us and we will pray for you. Well, you heard it right here, mates. Walter Bimson, founder of Valley National Bank. Founder of a bank? Oh, he's got to be loaded. Also, there's a picture of bubblegum right there. What is that? Oh, it's the name of her, okay. Okay, the person buried here founded a bank, so if anyone has treasure, there you go. Get your shovels, mates. Founder of a bank. There's probably a lot of gold under there, you know. All right, let's walk back quietly. I don't want to wake the dead. There you go. Look on the back of the stone to see if they continue with the text. Yeah, over. Put a little arrow. Put over, like when you're writing a letter, you know. This is a nice graveyard, though. I like how natural it is. Bob, they're 3-for-1 burials this week only. Okay, I'm going to lay down my credit card, Xavier. You know it. 3-for-1 burials? I mean, I don't know that many people, but that's a heck of a deal. So I can't turn down a dingo deal. Okay, this is a huge plot with only one gravestone. Okay, I'm curious. We're going to do one more. Okay, I can't stop. So they obviously bought a lot of space. Ah, it's a new death. Biagio di Giovanni. That's an Italian name if I ever heard one. Having an extended stay in Sedona. Oh, he has a sense of humor. He's Italian, you know he would. So, 2020. Also, bought a huge plot for the whole family. So, a lot of real estate. That's the Airbnb package you don't want to buy. The Forever After one. Don't click on that when you're booking your next Airbnb in Sedona. Do not click on the Forever After one. No. Oh, the sunset's actually kind of nice this way. It looks like an atomic bomb going off. It doesn't look as good on screen though. I know, cool. We got some funny dead people here. I know. You got to put a joke on your gravestone. Also, why is there a garbage? Okay. Why is there a dumpster in the graveyard? I mean, is that just for raccoons to sleep in? That's odd, okay. I know, beautiful Sedona sunset. Okay, let's see. I see Mum over there. What's she doing? It is getting quite cold. And seeing the snow on the ground, it makes me think cold. I'm mentally getting cooled off. There we go, cheap folk, those are their family members there. There we go, for the dead flower bring. Yeah, Tony! Ah, Tony, you remember that? Yeah, we went to, Mum and I took her to the Grand Hotel for her birthday. I think that was 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Time is flying. Time is scary, how fast it goes. I think it may have been 3 years ago. It's terrifying. Yes, you remember that, Tony. We did a stream from Jerome for Mum's birthday, and the person who founded that hotel is very old. They're buried right here in Sedona. They upgraded. Oh, sunset, so nice. Good memory, Tony. All right, let's see what Mum's up. There we go. When you go to the cemetery by us, you have to be careful you don't get robbed. Ellen Doyle, oh no, where do you live? You're telling me the vagrants go into the They go into the cemetery? Deacon, you really want me to go to the bar? There's only 2. Oh, they put up new flowers and put the ones in the dump. Okay, okay. All right, nice and warm in there, Mom?
Well, yeah, it's freezing out there.
It is, I'm cold.
It's 47 degrees.
Woo!
Look at that.
Whew. There we go. There's a warm Sedona summer for you right there. Okay.
Jeez.
It is December though, Mom.
It is. That's okay. It's supposed to be. I just don't want to go marching around in it.
You want to watch the dead, you don't want to become one of them?
Exactly.
You'll catch your death of cold. Battery anyway. I reckon we got to say goodbye.
We say goodbye?
We got to say goodbye.
Well, let's say goodbye.
I guess we can say goodbye right here. Okay. Now let's do it without the light on our face.
We're at the dead center of town.
Okay, we're at the dead center of town. Whoops. Okay, wrong button. Okay, very interesting. I enjoyed it. Well, thank you, Xavier. I know very unusual. Not quite senior feisties. They're dancing in heaven right there, the cemetery. All right, Mom, you want to say goodbye, Mom?
Uh-huh. Hold on, I'm just trying to get it. What's that?
Okay, well, thank you for tuning in today. I've heard of people stealing fresh flowers from graves in Los Angeles and giving it to their dates.
What?
Cheap asses.
What?
That's ultimate dingo style. No, I save money without being sacrilegious. You know me. That's my line. Not being sacrilegious.
You only steal dimes from fountains.
I steal dimes from fountains, though. Those are up for grabs. That's not for the dead. Okay. Rodney Dangerfield's epitaph in ritzy Hollywood Cemetery was, "There goes the neighborhood." Nice, he would. There you go, Deacon. Later, Dingo and Mum. And the Dingbats, there you go. Lala, this is a nice live, really enjoyed it. Well, thank you. It was nice and chill today. Roseanne, bye-bye to you.
Okay.
All right, there's Mum.
All right.
Okay, there we go. Now we look like we're doing a scary campfire thing with the light, usually from below. Anyway, I guess we're done. Later, mates. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the stream today.
When are you on next? Do a video on the FB execs leaving?
I should do a vid.
Why?
It's all about me.
Time for the Iowa. Monique. Tony. CYA, Mom. What does CYA mean?
See you again. No,
Yes, we will. Well, 1 week we'll be here again. But meanwhile, Dingo's going to be posting some
I have
cruise.
a bunch of cruise vids.
Well, you know, there's two formal. There's two formal meals: a formal lunch, a formal dinner, and then there's a buffet lunch and a buffet dinner. And you know, the food is really good. I mean, this chef was incredible.
Chef was amazing. I also
Wait
had
till you see the Hawaii one. Oh my God!
And I also had my my vid on how to lose weight on a cruise. I hope I get hits.
And then you
I
have
hope I get hits on
you
that.
have the slots one, and then you have the room one.
2 slot vids, got a room vid,
Get the easy ones up.
all
here.
that stuff to do. Oh, 2% battery, we're gonna die. Later, mates.
Bye,
Thank you
we
for tuning
love
in.
you.
We love you.
Ciao.
Later, mates.
There you go. Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
to you.